Hey, Bjorn, Strongndarm here. Welcome to Echo, game with the coolest menu I have ever seen. I am going into this totally blind. I know a little tiny bit about it from what I've read on the Steam page, and that's about it. So let us begin. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through the separate doors. Only the strong of mind and body will again reunite as whole.
All our songs were about it. A magical place of life without end. A palace of untold wonders. But only for the worthy. So our lives were desperately dedicated to qualify. Pinpoint perspective on the great reward. Only I never wanted to go. Those words alone could mean death. So when I ran, I knew it meant never stopping to catch my breath. If I wanted to live. And so it was. Yet here I am. The place I spent my whole life escaping. I feel like shit.
Of course you do. Your wound has healed. The pain is from the stasis and will pass within a week. The nausea will linger, probably intensify when you start to realize that more than 100 years have passed. Everything you knew is gone. This is not another one of your running away from home excursions. Your grandfather won't send someone to pick you up this time. That's all gone now.
So you decided not to like me. But you've had a century to plan what to say, and that's it? How about you screwed up the best deal we ever had, or you come waltzing in here giving orders, or even Foster died because of you, you stupid bitch. I don't like me much either. But I can fix this. I can bring him back.
All right, so a lot of backstory going on here. We're going to have to sort all of this out as we go along. Now, what I know about this is we're in some place called a palace, or as we will be.
I don't know how you hope to achieve that, little miss, but I suggest you start your efforts by laying back down.
We've been hurt.
Loss of motor skills is common even for experienced long haulers, which I suspect you are not.
I suppose you had a long time to mull things over. Nothing I can say will change your mind.
Okay, we are, yeah, we're a little woozy here. It does seem... What are these, like little stasis pods? Can we interact with them in any way, shape, or form? Nope, not really. All right, well, let's get on out of here then. Close? No. So I can bring him back. There's some person that I think I'm responsible for his death, and I think I can bring him back somehow. Do not disengage at flash. Okay, I will try to remember that. And give me half a second. All right, I was just checking a little bit of the sound settings, see if it was a little too loud. I think it's good. So we're wandering around here.
So where is he?
Yeah, where is he? Where's who?
Oh, you mean the cube? Yes, I had a very good look at that while you were asleep. I think you're in for a disappointment. Nothing suggests any sentience. No interface to access the thing, nor any reason to do so. There's nothing in there. It's just a pretty cube.
Okay,
if we knew how to operate it, we wouldn't have had to come here. This is how I see it. You don't answer to my orders, and yet you took us this far, so clearly I'm not the only one hoping that I can achieve something. I can work with that.
Not hope. Respect. For Foster. God knows why, but he wanted me here. The stupid lighter proves it. I suspect staying wasn't even an option, considering how you stumbled on board covered in blood, demanding departure a week ahead of schedule.
Yeah. Respect, then. That'll work too.
Alright. Looks like right now all we can do is just kind of stumble around here and chat. I'm assuming we're chatting with the ship. That's how it sounds. Like the ship's AI or something like that. So Foster, it sounds like Foster was an individual who we think maybe his consciousness is in a cube. And we think wherever here is, that will somehow help us get him back, I take it? Yeah, looks like the red doors don't seem to let us out, but I wonder if we can do anything with this little red panel here. Capsule, it says. Yeah, is that a thing we can do something with? No. Nothing at all. What? A little bit of information would be helpful. What am I trying to do right now? And should I be creeped out? I'm not creeped out yet. I'm just intrigued. Alright, this might open for us. There's no red lights suggesting this room is somehow off limits. So let's check this out. And there's all these like little triangles zooming around. Okay, yeah, that's promising. Very promising. As I continue to stumble. So I stumbled on board a ship. Rose... Lyle? Nick Bolton, London. Oh, these are the credits. Giving each of them their time as we walk towards the bright, white light of the game. I was saying he said she stumbled on board, bleeding, and you can see in her back there's like a spot where she's been maybe shot or stabbed. So that's a thing. And this looks like a planet. Which I guess it makes sense given we're in space, but even so. A nice place for sleeping. Oh, this must be the cube of which we spoke.
I need a suit. I don't see anything but ice.
It's not ice. I don't know that we can even trust what we see. This whole planet eluded detection until about a week ago. No visual cues, no gravitational pull, nothing. Even with the exact coordinates, I nearly missed it.
We're looking for a palace.
Why am I not surprised?
Give it a rest, will you? Can you see any structures on the planet?
You're looking at it. It's all one big structure, planet-wide. No palace, though. I'm guessing it's some corporate state's illegitimate mining project from the pre-requisition rush. That would explain the heavy clouding measures. The planet is most likely depleted of all resources. An empty shell. Hope the old man didn't pay too much for the coordinates.
You have no idea. Just get me down there. I'll go see for myself.
No, I think that is ice, computer. I think you're wrong about that. Looks like I'm on my own now. Me and my suit.
Get off the surface too.
And that cube. Alright, that's easy to
A
say.
strange place.
Is there any...
Impressive, really.
Yeah. Getting off the surface sounds like a nice idea.
I'm enabling the suit's assist mode to compensate for your inexperience.
Okay. I see. So it's going to show me stuff in the
There's something
environment.
It must be some sort of release mechanism.
Alright, sounds good. Do you use it?
Did you hear that?
Yep.
It's definitely doing something.
Looks promising. Got some more? It's kind of a nice, I guess like a kind of tutorial type thing, learning how to use the various kinds of resources that are built in, you know. And then, is there a way down
Look,
here?
there's an opening down there.
Yeah, it looks that way.
The suit will soften your landing if charged sufficiently.
And if not?
It will stop you from leaping.
Okay. Not sure I fully understand that. It's telling me you don't have enough energy? Oh. It said space. I just gotta learn to read. Learn to read, Bjorn. Learn to
Your
read.
intentions from your synaptic activity and receives commands from your voice or eye movements. A bit archaic, but Foster trusted that suit with his life.
Cutting edge doesn't go well with space travel. The journey here alone made the suit an antique.
It's not the suit's performance that worries me.
Suit energy, advanced use tab. Okay, so it stores energy in cells. The cell meter visualizes your total capacity and current charge. Massive triangles are charged. Hollow triangles are empty. Cell cost. The cell cost of any prompted action will be highlighted yellow if you don't have enough charge for the action. The empty cells will blink yellow. I see. That was 2 sentences, not one. So they'll be highlighted yellow, and then if I don't have enough, one will blink. And then, or whatever's missing. And it'll auto recharge, harnessing ambient energy. It means you wait, you'll always have one cell at your disposal. Very good. Very good. More jumping. All right. Do I know which? Okay, looks like that's this option as well. I wonder if it matters which way I go. Those ones won't work. Let's try this side. Nice. And this. Let's see. It's not giving me a descend option there, so I guess we'll have to go around. Can I get in there? No, it doesn't look like it. Try this way.
It's falling apart.
That does seem true. That does seem
It all
true.
looks strangely warped. I wonder how long it's been here.
A composite like that should last forever, but it all looks ready to crumble.
It must be ancient.
Okay. Do a little bit of crouching along. I'm guessing this doubles the tutorial, kind of getting inside this place, whatever it is. And then, okay, the crouch is a toggle, it looks like. I could jump down there, but I don't think it's going to be... Maybe I can't, actually, but I mean, it looks like it's not going to be the path of wisdom. Maybe... Oh. It's just some climbing down. Or
This place was
jumping.
made for humans. It's not just a machine mine.
Most digs have a basic infrastructure if human presence should be needed. Probably also rudimentary living quarters. Doesn't mean anyone was ever here, though.
Gramps believed the place to be untouched by humans. A palace built by long-lost technology, patiently awaiting its first human inhabitants. And you figure this is no more than a bootleg mining operation. Would you appreciate the contrast?
I generally lean towards plausible explanations. Your grandfather, well, everything he believed in he made up himself.
I don't know about that. He had the coordinates right.
Look around you. This obviously isn't a palace.
Your man might have gotten some aesthetic details wrong, but he wasn't the kind of person who'd risk everything without some kind of proof.
I really wouldn't get my hopes up.
How do I turn down the volume on the commentary track?
You are overconfident. Immature people often are. You should be taking notes every time I open my mouth.
I take it you don't actually have a mouth. I'm assuming you're a robot or something. Maybe you're another human who's like on a ship? I don't know. This is just the wandering around stage, but fortunately it doesn't seem to be too many dead ends I have to worry about. Got... coming around... Wait, is this the way I just came? I think it is. Alright, so let's try going the upside then. I went down there before, because there was... It looked like, maybe... Well, hold it. No, that's not, because the down way before didn't lead anywhere. Like, it led like one of these kind of hole-looking things, but there was no, nowhere else to go. Here we have more platforms we can run around. Hope we get inside soon, though. I feel like this outdoorsy bit has outlived its welcomes to a certain degree. Alright, this looks promising. Yeah, a little bit of sliding. Nice. Woo!
Slippery.
Indeed. Now, can I get up here? Doesn't seem so. Alright. That looks like a dead end.
What exactly are these structures, then? Have you seen others like them, since you're such an expert?
I've had my fair share of halls based on wild speculation. It doesn't matter if it comes from desperate need or delusions of grandeur. There's never anything there but bitter disappointment.
Was this with Foster?
Before Foster.
I got the feeling you two have been together for ages.
I've been crisscrossing the spur for 1,000 years. Foster was with me for 1.5 centuries.
So, okay, I can climb when the need takes me. So, he's thousands of years old, and this Foster dude, who I think she thinks is on her back, was for hundreds of years. So that's interesting. It looks like I've got a gun, too, sitting on kind of my butt there, waiting to be drawn if needed. So maybe we'll see how to learn how to use that here in a minute or two. Alright, a little bit of inside again. A little bit of stairway. Be nice to get in out of the cold, to be real. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, that was a little worrying. Let's stay close to the edge in case we need to grab onto something as we plummet.
If you've only been with Foster for 1.5 centuries, you hardly knew him at all. I mean, we've been traveling together for 1 century, and we only just met.
Oh, good point.
100-year haul is quite the extreme. Foster's longest was 16. I knew him plenty.
He trusted you, and said that I could too, that you would help me.
Foster didn't leave me much choice. You don't mess up a job for your grandfather and then team up with the person you were sent out to get in the first place.
You could have just handed me back.
You really are naive.
I think you're doing this because you believe there's a chance to get your friend back.
You're so caught up in your homemade religion that you're oblivious to common sense. I warned Foster about you resourcefuls. Best not to deal with your kind.
Why did you then? Get involved, I mean.
Foster disagreed. And gold makes for a powerful argument.
I mean, you're not wrong there. So it sounds like what we know so far is she ran away and her grandfather hired Foster and this robot, London I think his name is, to come and get her back. And then when they went to get her back, she got hurt and Foster maybe died, and she thinks that his consciousness or something like that is maybe in the cube, and she thinks they can get him back. And for some reason, London is going along with this. Some reason we haven't fully understood yet.
That looks like some kind of landing bay.
It looks like nothing of the sort.
You know, you're nothing like I expected from a friend of Foster's. Such an odd team.
An old rescue vessel from the Requisition and a man without a past. None of our marks knew what hit them. And then we were gone. The stuff we pulled off. You wouldn't believe it.
I believe it. I was one of your jobs.
A thieving rich kid with a gambling problem hardly qualifies. I got the brief. Not much of an extraction, really. No one giving a shit about you where you dug down. Only challenge Foster could see was that your grandfather wanted you to willingly hand back whatever it was you stole from him.
You're wrong about everything. Even Foster.
I seriously doubt that I am. He was good, Foster. Always had his eye on the ball. You may think you knew him, that he felt sorry for you, but he would never let that happen. I don't know what went wrong that night, why Foster died, but I'm sure you don't understand much of it either.
Sorry, I didn't mean to threaten your romance.
Cute.
So she talks like she knows Foster, right? She talks like he's someone that she has a relationship with, but it also sounds like they only met each other when he was getting her, like when he was recovering her for her grandfather, and she'd stolen something or other.
It's stuck. I need
Yeah.
some force. Does the gun pack any punch?
All right. This aims, and that shoots.
Wow. I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
Taking the gun offline.
Oh,
Preserve energy.
you're no fun, London. All right. Long tunnels, a little bit Star Warsy feel here, but that's the first time I've had anything like that. Let's pull another one. It's got bells on, as they say. I love, oh wow. I love, before I go in there, I would say, love the view, like how it's all rusty outside, and now you come in here, and this
I'll
is
be damned.
very
getting all
different.
this?
I'm with you.
Man, so this is the palace she was talking about. Yeah, I'd say.
He was right. It all looks completely untouched.
Oh man, what are we looking for? Looking for something to do with this red cube on our back, I guess, but that's... Yeah. Just wander around. Look at this. The chairs. The ceiling. This is amazing. Can you imagine? This is gorgeous. It also looks like it would be an absolute, like, disaster to try to keep this thing clean. Can you imagine? That looks promising. Some sort of... Is it a stairway?
You were right about the palace. What's the plan now?
My
We
question
get
too,
across
London.
the back, and then we leave.
I was hoping for something more specific.
Yeah, me
I
too.
suppose we're looking for some sort of apparatus like the one Gramps had.
Would that be the soul sucker?
I'll know it when I see it.
Even if you did find the thing, this place is dead. What mythic technology might be here is now useless.
We just need to power her up. Tell her that we're here. I can feel this is going to work out just fine.
Why don't I trust your feeling somehow?
Hello? Anyone home?
I'm moving down. There must be some sort of power below the halls.
Yeah, that sounds like a smart idea. I'm sure everything will be just fine. I'm sure this is a game where we'll find the power, turn it on, get Foster back, everyone will go home happy. There's nothing at all sinister that could possibly happen in this palace. No siree. No indeed. What's this? This was promising. Alright. Maybe not. There's another one over there, but if the first one didn't do nothing, the second one won't either. Some nice chandeliers here. Can't swing from them. We'll head on down... Oh, it's a mirror. Hello, me. There I am. Can I shoot the mirror? No, it won't let me use the gun. Let me use the gun right now. Alright, let's come on down a little bit more. I noticed, even though it's like this amazing palace, everything's geometric. There are no pictures, like, no pictures of...
I recognize these. They look like the stone faces at the gates between the garden terraces. Maybe it's a door of some sort. We called them gatekeepers. They were supposed to make us ponder if we were worthy to pass.
You're not getting through without power, and this place is dead.
Yeah, I get that. So, these gates were like at your house where you were from? Yeah, it is dead, alright. Okay. Maybe along this way? We have nothing like a map or a quest arrow to help us out, so we just gotta wander. Not that, I mean, I mind. This is a pretty nice place to be lost in, but... wandering around trying to find... That's back up. We want to head down, I think. So let's see if there's any down kind of off this direction. I'm a little skeptical there will be, but we can always hope. There's a balcony. Can I jump down? I sure can. There's one way to get down. And there's a big urn. Ode to a large marble urn. Looks like my power is getting low. That's what that yellow means, I think. I think so. Oh, you can see it's going up now, and now it's up.
It's a voice.
It looks like a tuning fork.
Yes, obviously. The resourcefuls call them voices. Strike them and let the true tone interfere to find clarity and enlightenment.
Ah, of course.
Sounds good to me.
What does that mean?
The suit detects a pattern to the sound, and the decryption is kicking in.
Okay. Do we do it again? So, the decryption kicked in, but I have to wait for a bit until it figures itself out? Maybe I have to, like, trigger some story element, and then the decryption will tell me how screwed I really am. That's probably how this is gonna go. More down over there. Man, this is a big hall. Alright. I like to see this place with the lights on. Okay. Getting warmer? Maybe? Please? Jump on down again. Nice. More...
I bet that's an activation mechanism for the door.
Sounds promising. Well, interacting doesn't seem to be an issue with it. Let's see. Yeah, more downs.
This is meaningless. Foster is dead. Some things just cannot be undone. Think about it. If you could capture the souls of the dead in a cube, and then bring the person back to life, surely it would be a huge industry.
It's not like that. I know for a fact that he's in there.
I have wondered how you came to believe that, but I doubt that I'll agree with your reasoning. You resourcefuls are too far removed from reality to make sense. You've seen nothing but the bought and paid for fairy tale designed by your grandfather.
Well, the reality of my fairy tale upbringing was that it was all about this place. No, even before that, my genes. Graham spent centuries creating his resourcefuls, carefully picking potential from the gene pool. We were created to come here, and this feels very real to me.
So, is grandfather actually your grandfather? At the very beginning, you were saying some stuff about how there was this kind of future and you were trying to avoid it, and now it's happened. It made it sound like you were part of some group of children or something that had something forced on them they didn't want. So now I'm wondering if this grandfather character is actually like the name for someone devious.
These, I know. We had rings exactly like them in the gardens.
The suit detects a small gravity charge inside the scepter.
Perhaps it can power the big door. The pedestal looks like the activation mechanism.
Sounds promising. Alright. Okay, I see. So we take this and want to get back.
Just out of curiosity, what's the higher meaning of keeping scepters displayed inside huge rings made of gold? It does seem a bit much, even if you are filthy rich.
The rings were not for show. They are part of our training.
Oh, and you do what exactly? Step inside and feel wealthy?
Not quite. The rings spin up, and the challenge is to get out in one piece. At first, staying in there is the only sane thing to do. But as the hunger comes, the rhythm of the spinning starts to sink in. At some point, you realize that starving eats away at your chance of making it out. Then the leap. Most wait too long.
Right. You almost had me going there for a while.
Wait, so do we believe her or not? I mean, London doesn't. Do I? Also, okay, are we back up where we were? The level we were? We jumped down. Yeah, I think we are back where we were. Because I was thinking, the way we came, we couldn't get back up directly. But I think this has taken us back towards... Oh, maybe not? There's that urn again. Okay, maybe. I think I remember the urn. So, I don't have a great mental map. If the game wanted to provide me a map, I wouldn't say no. Maybe if that decoding could get finished. Let's see, I feel like I'm going the wrong way again. Let me just check. Is this where I jumped down before and then couldn't get back up? Yeah, okay, this is where we jumped down last time. And to get the scepter we have now. So I'm just going to run forward, try to find that place again.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed that there were no other exits from this pit than the big door. How I hope the scepter will magically make it open.
It will work.
Must be nice always feeling that the world will act in your favor. It doesn't, though. My guess is that you will learn this momentarily.
Yeah. I think you're probably not wrong.
Now, let's see.
Nothing. What a shock. Looks like you might be joining Foster after all, just not the way you imagined.
I don't get it. What Gramps did to hundreds of resourcefuls for this? I saw it the day I came to you. The subject lies down on a marble surface with a strange silver pattern. And the silver unfolds, pierces the skin, and slithers inside. In about half an hour, it consumes everything. And all that remains is an empty slab of marble and a newly formed cube.
No.
He called it the translation. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors. We said it 1,000 times, never realizing. I didn't catch Foster's soul in a magical cube. He was dying, and I translated him.
You killed him. The fact that your grandfather did unspeakable things doesn't prove he was right. That Foster can come back, that's insane.
It was the only chance we had, and believe me, I'm good at chances. I gamble for a living, remember? That's how I've stayed alive all these years after leaving the gardens.
Well, this time it didn't pan out. Look at you now.
You think I'm giving up?
She's good at chances. Okay. We got some power in here somewhere? Nope.
Do you see that? The dim glow.
The activation of the door must have triggered a chemiluminescent. Not uncommon for evacuation purposes.
It's a long, long haul. No idea where I need to be going.
This place is huge. This hallway alone could easily house all the resourcefuls that ever were.
You finding anything here without coordinates would be a miracle. I compared the quarters you're in now with the overall structure of the planet. The palace is everywhere, all the way to the core. Huge sectors separated by the outside structures you were in.
And what do you want me to do about that? Just run and run and run? How good at chances am I? Do I want to jump down? I guess I do. I don't have enough to do the second time.
I'm getting some local increases in energy emission.
Know what it is?
Can't tell. It's not radiation. One of them is close to your location. I'll pin it to your HUD.
Okay. Ah, cool. Thank you for finally giving me some directions.
I've got to
Liking
give it to him, the old man. This place is spectacular.
Nothing but an infinite palace would suffice for you resourcefuls.
I wish you'd stop calling me resourceful.
It's what you are.
I had the training, but I never bought into Gramps' vision. I never wanted any of this.
Yet here you are.
I was 6 the first time I ran away. I hiked for weeks to see what was beyond the gardens. When I finally reached the wall, Gramps was there waiting for me. There's nothing out there but people living like animals, fighting to please their immediate needs and desires. They have no ambition, no perspective. Why fight to get the best out of the little time you have on Earth when you could be fighting to have much more? He went on about the wonders of the palace, but he had already lost me. All I could hear was the blood rushing in my veins. I wanted that. To fight for the here and now. I decided that I would do whatever it took to make that happen. So I went back with him, to follow the training, figuring I'd need it to get away. And I was good. He called me his prize. Before the turn, I ran, just shy of 15. I've been out for 7 years now. Not really what you'd call a running away from home excursion.
Not really, no.
London, you've got to believe me. Foster was a bloody mess and wouldn't have made it out alive. None of us would if I tried to escape with him like that.
He gave you the lighter, so he must have wanted me to take you here. But he would never buy into your grandfather's delusions. It's so far-fetched it almost makes me sick.
Okay, looks like there's a wall in the way here. Maybe I can jump down and head over there? Okay. This looks promising. This looks promising. I wonder what happened that made Foster end up trusting her like that. Alright, there's a door in the way? Yeah. There is indeed.
Is that a throne?
Looks like it. Okay, any way through this door? Probably not. So what am I gonna do now to get where I need to go? Maybe do a little bit of backtracking? Wonder if I shouldn't have jumped down. That might have been a mistake. Hope I can get back up somehow. Or maybe... No, that's another door. Maybe that was some stairs. That's interesting. Can't do anything with it, but it sure looks cool. Alright, I feel as though I'm stuck. I'm down here. I don't seem to have any way up. I've got to get somewhere that is on the other side of that door there. And I'm wondering if my jumping down was a big mistake. Wouldn't surprise me, but can I interact with this? Oh, I can climb on it. Okay. Uh-huh. That does open the door.
Look. This must be it.
Sure looks like it. Wouldn't mind being able to run a little faster, not gonna lie. Get up there and get this thing started. But very ziggurat-y, very... I don't know what you'd call it, really.
It looks exactly like the thing that made the cube.
Something's not right. I'm picking up a whole load of anomalies.
Well, that happened.
London? Foster?
You broke it.
Foster? Are you doing this?
Ben, I thought I lost you. Massive power surges are blazing through the outside structures. And the gravity clouding nearly tore me apart.
She's waking up.
More like malfunctioning. If those reaction veins cross... Wait, what's that? Something's wrong with your HUD.
I think it's the cube telling me where to go. It happened when I put it on my back.
Unlikely. The suit is hard-coded and all blocks capped to the minimum. No room for adding to or altering the code.
So where to go? I see. I see. Yeah, I was going the right way. Only have to go a few thousand kilometers. That shouldn't be too hard. I guess can we go through doors now, though? We got power. Let's get on through, shall we? Yeah, liking that.
The suit's been enabled to interface with the palace. Maybe it's Foster trying to help.
Foster was many things, but not a systems physicist.
Why are you still denying that we have a chance? Everything around us is a marvel.
Everything around you is critically unstable. I think the whole place is malfunctioning. You should be getting out of there.
I have 600 kilometers to go, according to my HUD. That's a lot of kilometers, and down as well. I wonder if I have to get to the core of the planets. Oh,
Look,
okay.
I got a new waypoint, and it's a lot closer.
Yeah, it is. It's promising. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do this because there's a wall there that was gonna keep me from going to the right. And a little bit further away, but that's okay. Let's keep working on this. That is interesting. Yeah. Check that out.
Did you see that? It charged me.
Ah, cool.
I don't know what sort of holographic phenomenon that was, but it was extremely compatible with the dual retention system of your suit.
I don't want to go down there, but I think I'm going to have to. So let's jump on down and then get back up, I guess? Maybe not. Still want to be going left. That, okay, more power, and there's, that door will open as well.
Power
Yep.
for your suit won't be a problem. The outside of the palace sectors burn red hot, but even inside the walls and floors I read a build-up of gravity charge.
Why would anyone need power on a scale like that?
I hope it's not part of the malfunction. Overcharging would be catastrophic.
Always seeing the bright side.
I mean, you're trying to power a building that's the size of a planet. You might need a ridiculous amount of power to pull that off. Let's try in here. That's what the waypoint is pointing me towards. That one looks like it doesn't open. Is that right? Not only does it not open, interesting, it fires little spikes out at me. So it definitely doesn't want me to go that way. Well, this isn't very helpful. Well, I can close the door as well as open it. Alright. It's still spiky, I imagine. So let's try this one again. This looks more promising. Ooh! And it stopped.
This is bad, N. The palace system's shut down, but it's still charging. The
Why is-
joule mass is nearing the Dirac-Chart limit.
That felt horrible. I couldn't move.
It was a massive energy discharge. It must have made your suit brace.
Well,
The lights have stabilized.
The discharge kicked in system processes planet-wide, but it's producing a lot more energy than needed. Building up charge again.
Curiouser and curiouser. We have gone through the looking glass now, I think. And we just gotta find, what is this waypoint that we are being taken to? There goes the power again. You're a spiky? You're a spiky, alright.
Another
Okay.
discharge.
Helmet retracting,
There's air
breathable
now.
air. Alright.
How is that possible?
I don't know. The chemical composition of the environment was altered in the blink of an eye. That must have been what the energy buildup was for.
Well, that was nice of it. Thank you, Palace, for being so nice about things. Okay, I'm just following waypoints now, waiting for something to happen when I get there. Power's off again. Okay. Okay.
What the? Flowers? They weren't here before the blackout.
No,
Right.
they weren't.
No, they were not.
At least
I
the-
guess it's part of the welcoming package.
At least the Palace has a sense of decor. Well, what'll be at this time?
What's that?
That... I don't know. What is that? That's odd, is what that is. Okay.
Look, there are more of them.
Okay.
Everything is so neat. Weird how it scatters these chunks all over.
Yeah, it is weird. I might even use the word creepy. And now I hear goopies around.
This one moves.
Worse, it's alive. The sphere appears when humans or animals are detected in close proximity, but this...
Alright, it created flowers. Is it trying to create people? Is that the kind of palace this is? Is this going to be a spiky? Yep. Alright, dude, you're a spiky. Feeling like maybe we're going to get where we need to go reasonably soon. There's a bigger one. And, ugh.
What are they?
I think they're...
It-
that looks like a...
Can't be Foster, right?
It looks like a
I mean, the
torso.
palace did try to read the cube and then malfunction. This can't be the palace attempting to bring him back, right?
It could be.
No matter the intent, that's not Foster. It's not sentient.
They keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
What does that mean? I get color now.
The suit senses a threat. Yellow means that you might be noticed. Red means you're targeted.
Something's targeted me? These things are targeting me? Okay. The HUD sphere. Light activates a flight swim to detect it, lighting up the direction of the readings. The size of the marker reflects the appropriate visual silhouette of the life form. The color changes from neutral blue if the suit perceives the life form as a threat. Yellow, you're in an enemy's line of sight. If you stay here, you'll be discovered. Red, you're hunted. Orange, you were hunted but hidden. The enemy will search for you. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't... Okay, good. There's no gooey black things here. Okay. Still no gooey.
They'll be walking soon. Are you still sure
No.
this is a good idea?
No, I'm really not sure, but what other choice do I have? I don't know how to get out of here. My gun is not working yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah,
I don't know what's most absurd. The palace populating itself with these grotesque hostiles, or you charging on like you'll be able to survive when they're fully evolved.
I never expected this to be easy.
Did you expect it to end with you alive? Let's jump down. Okay, there's none of those guys down here. It feels as though they only appear where I am when the lights go off. So if there's a bunch right here when the lights come back on, then that's gonna be a problem. There's not. Okay. That feels like a brief respite. Hello.
What is this?
That's you, Hen.
But why would it build copies of me?
It's a good question. Ah!
It jumped me.
The red
Yeah,
spikes
it
suggest
did.
that you won't survive another encounter like that.
I don't get it. Why would the palace copy and then attack the first human to arrive? It makes no sense.
The constant crashing indicates deep corruption. Those creatures must be part of that malfunction.
There's another one. You were hurt. Information. Getting hurt triggers the suit's restorative support system. This is shown in the HUD as pulsating red spheres of spikes. While the sphere is visible, it means that you're in a critical state. Any further injury will result in death. So I'm currently... Yeah, okay. I'm being targeted. Someone's... Okay, they're behind me. Can I avoid them? They can't see me, but they are hunting me. Okay, not sure what that meant. Where am I heading? This way, actually, is where I want to go. I can't go there. There's like a whole bunch of spots on the HUD now. Oh, geez. Okay. When in close proximity to enemy, tap F to push. It drains your stamina. It's only possible when the stamina bar is in the blue. I'll be the nearest enemy to be pushed regardless of direction. So... Oh, come on. That's not good. Push him from behind and get going.
It's
Jump.
a 2-cell jump. You
Okay.
need more energy.
Of course I do. Well, fortunate for me, there's energy right here for jumping. And here I go.
I'm bringing the gun online. Each shot will kill as many as you can line up.
I'm out.
There's plenty of energy around you.
Well, yeah. Let's energize up. Okay. Alright, you're close. Let's get you out. Oh, come on. I'm not that bad with... Not that bad at aim, am I? Come on. Uh-oh, someone's behind me. Not good, not good. Come on. And I'm dead. Alright, this is gonna take a little bit of doing, but I think that is all the time that I have for today. Welcome to the palace. Welcome to Echo. I am Bjorn Strongndarm, and I will see you soon.